morning has broken, my windows are open.
Hello everybody. Welcome back. Welcome to another daily vlog. If you're new, I do post on my channel every single day, so I'd love to have you subscribe, join in on the fun. I do a lot of real life mom content over here. I share hauls, recipes, vlogs, daily life, but real life. And so if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, I'd love to have you. I also share a lot of weight loss content. I'm in the middle of a weight loss journey, and it's been going really well, and so I like to share about that too. So hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you. Welcome to a very, very, very tired day. You can tell if I'm wearing this sweater, cue to you that it's been it's a cozy day. Got my coffee here. I'm really trying to wake up. So a couple things. I ended up taking the whole weekend off of filming. I haven't done that in years at this point. Usually I do at least one vlog I'll film. Last year I vlogged every single day, so I had enough videos where I didn't have to film, and so I thought it'd be nice to just take the day off. So Saturday, we literally did nothing. Now we do have kids, so of course we had to take care of them and feed them and bathe them and all that. We played games and did that kind of stuff with them. But in terms of doing anything productive, in terms of housework, work, church stuff, we did nothing. We did not leave. It rained all day. It was really nice. I'm not going to lie. The day went by like that. It was so relaxing. I read, I got a hot bath. We watched, we're in the middle of watching The Big Bang Theory again. So we watched that. It was just really relaxing. So that was Saturday. Sunday was so busy. I almost pulled out the camera and started a daily vlog, and I was like, there's not going to be enough to show y'all. We went to church in the morning and then came home for just a few hours and then went back to church last night. Sunday nights are new for us. We haven't had Sunday night church. The last church we were at didn't have Sunday nights. So it's been an adjustment for Nate. Also, Nate is my 11-year-old that has autism, if you guys don't know that. Most of you know that. Also, on Sunday nights, we're at the main campus instead of our own smaller campus that he's used to, where we are on Sunday mornings. And so it's been an adjustment, but we really wanted to go last night. David was preaching. He did absolutely amazing. I mean, David is just incredible. I feel like I'm biased, but not really, because I've always thought he was really good. I could listen to him any day. He puts a lot of thought into his messages. And so he was preaching last night. So we went, and it didn't go the best with Nate. We had several meltdowns. It's just hard. And I kept trying to get him to come out with me. Even our special needs director was like, I can take him to the special needs room. He would not leave. I don't know if he didn't want to miss David. I don't know what he was thinking, but he did not want to leave. And so we just kind of had to stay there through the meltdowns, which was obviously hard because, people are staring and it's, uncomfortable. And anyway, it's okay. We made it through. David did awesome. But I think the excitement of the night has it made him kind of amped up by the time we got home. And so he did not get to bed till almost 11 o'clock. And then he was up again at 2 a.m. And then he never went back to sleep. And so I was up pretty much the whole time. I am exhausted like a zombie. And, I don't know what else to say, but it's hard. When you have a newborn, I've said this before, but when you have a newborn, you expect to wake up a lot in the night. It's just part of the territory. It's part of it. It's part of what you signed up for. When you have an 11, almost 12-year-old that's up a lot in the night, it is exhausting. I can't tell you how exhausted I feel. I feel horrible. He feels fine. He went to school happy as a clam, and he will be fine. But I am struggling. But I've got so much I need to do because, like I said, I didn't do anything over the weekend. The house needs to be cleaned. I need to get back on laundry. I've got YouTube work I need to do. I've got lots of stuff I need to do. So I'm just trying to push forward. As soon as he went back to school, me and David laid down for like an hour before he had to go back to work. But I think I'm at the point now where I'm so tired that I can't sleep. I don't know if you've ever gotten there. Like I feel like my insides are like shaking. So I laid down, I tried to go back to sleep. I couldn't. So I was like, let me just get up and drink some coffee. So we're going to be pushing through today. Nate's sleep comes in very much waves. Like he'll have a few months where he sleeps really good. He'll have a few months, I'm sorry, my phone keeps beeping. He'll have a few months or a few weeks where he's up a lot in the night, and you just never know what's going to trigger it. But I think him getting so upset about church, and part of it was my fault because I ran out of here and forgot his headphones that were charging. So that was a big part of it going south. But he also just has a harder time at night at a different place, So anyway, I am going to start editing tomorrow's vlog that's going to be going up. It's actually Fridays. What I filmed on Friday is going to go up tomorrow. And then I need to just get on housework, like majorly. The house is a mess and it's making me feel like I'm a mess. I just don't like it. And then we're going to just hang out with Mark here today, get some stuff done around the house. I'm hoping that David's going to pick up a pickup order for me at Walmart, just a really quick, like $35 order to kind of fill in until I can get to Aldi's sometime this week. Also, Lucy has piano practice. It's just a lot going on this evening. So y'all come hang out with me today. We're going to make it a good one with lots of coffee. All right, you guys, it is now afternoon and I finally am getting my video not even uploaded. It's just rendering now, which is annoying. It took me hours to get the files to move over to my computer. I have no idea what in the world happened, but while that was processing, I used the time and I've folded laundry, picked up the kitchen, straightened up, so that feels really good. I still feel very, very tired, so I'm hoping to kind of chill a little bit later once I get some more stuff done. But I just wanted to check in with you guys and say I'm still here. Mark has been playing so good. He's been playing with kinetic sand. Now he's got Lucy's Shopkins out. But boys play so differently than girls because he's taking the Shopkins and like throwing them down the car ramp. I'm just like, wow, that is different than how Lucy used to play with Shopkins, but he still loves them. So he's being so sweet. But anyway, I am going to keep drinking my water and just try to wake up still. I'm still struggling, but my computer's been driving me nuts the last few months, and I really want to get a new one, but they're so expensive, so I'm trying to wait until we have more money saved up to buy it. I mean, the one I want is just a lot of money, and I have to have a Mac. I have to have a Mac Pro. And even getting the refurbished ones are very expensive. So, I'm just trying to struggle through. But it takes so much time when it's slow like this. And it's like wasting time. So that's why I've tried to keep busy while it's uploading or rendering or whatever. Getting some of the housework done. So we're going to get it feeling better in here. Just to have things picked up feels better. Because like I said, we did nothing this weekend. So. Do you need help? Let me go help him with the Shopkins, and I'll see y'all back later. All right, you guys, so I think I'm going to go ahead and decide on dinner. David is... I play Shopkins! Yeah! David is going to be taking Lucy to piano, and so they won't get home until like 6 or after. So I want to have a plan for dinner and defrost anything I need to defrost. I have a couple different options. Today is David's first day on the program that I'm doing. He's going to be joining me, which I'm so excited about, but I want to make sure he has a really good dinner that's like super filling, because the first few days can be, really hard when you're changing your diet. So I can either do taco salad or I can do tilapia with green beans. I'm not sure which one he would rather do. I'm kind of leaning toward tilapia because we haven't had that in a while. So I may go ahead and pull that out and stick it out to defrost. And then I'll just have to make the kids something. They don't eat tilapia. So, and what's great about the tilapia is you can have a big portion of it. Yeah. So I think that's decided. And then maybe I can do tacos tomorrow. So thank y'all for helping me decide. There's 15 Shopkins. Whoa, that is a lot of Shopkins. Lucy used to have hundreds of Shopkins. Now we have a smaller container. We've narrowed it down to, because we were like, even though they're this tiny, we have so many Shopkins. So now we only have her favorite ones, and Mark likes playing with them too. So anyway, okay, I'm gonna go get out the tilapia, and then the green beans I make to go with it is literally just like sticking them in the microwave. The steamable bags, they make life so easy. And then I'm getting bullied by this little girl. Now you have 16. Do you guys see this? This is what she does to me. She cries at my feet so that I will sit down and hold her. How do I say no to that? I'm weak. I'm weak, Layla. I can't say no to that. She just wants to be loved and cuddled. We love her, don't we?
We love her tummy.
You're gonna rub her tummy? That's so nice. Layla's like, Joy, do you want Mommy to sit down with you for a few minutes? In just a minute, let me get the last clothes out. And then I'm gonna have to sit down and hold her. Yeah, she's just a sweet girl. Alright, you guys, it is much later now. We haven't done much of anything this afternoon. Got my videos all up. I did some laundry. We just kind of hung out. My stomach hurts today, and I think I'm just completely exhausted. Nate got home from school, and he's pretty tired too. Although his report back from his teacher was like, he had a great day. I'm just like, he had a great day. I have not had a great day. But that's just the difference of autism. And, he just does not need sleep to function like I do. He has been kind of hanging out quietly in his room this afternoon though. So here he comes running through. His spelling bee is tomorrow, so we're gonna go to that in the morning. Hopefully we all sleep better between now and then. Anyway, David just picked up the Walmart order. I have a bone to pick with Walmart, and I'm definitely gonna be complaining to them. I hardly ever have issues with Walmart. We do pickups all the time. It's very convenient. Well, it's a like $35 pickup order, like barely 10 things maybe. Placed it this morning. David said schedule it between 4 and 5. I'll pick it up on the way home from, to get Lucy. Okay, no problem. They messaged me at like 2 and told me the substitutions they were making. I actually said no on the one that they wanted to substitute because I was going to get some like great value cream cheese, and they want to substitute with the name brand. It was like double the price. So I was like, no. Okay, so I'm like, okay, great. Then at 3:45, they text me and say, your order is ready. And so I tell David, okay, the order's ready for whenever you want to go pick it up. He gets there a little after 4 and waits and waits and waits and waits. And he's like, they're still not coming out. So I'm like, call them. He calls them and they say, oh, your order's not ready yet. Like, number one, it's way past time, and you guys emailed us and said it was ready. Plus, you did the whole substitution thing hours before. So weird. So he had to wait so long. Like, we could have just gone in to get the store to get these things. It was not that much. I was trying to do the pickup order just to be like faster. I don't even mind. Like, sometimes this happens with Walmart where they'll run behind and they'll, message you and say, oh, your order's not quite ready. I get that. Like, stuff happens, but don't email us and say it's ready and then it not be ready. Like, just, so annoying. I know that is first world problems, but it is annoying when that happens because I feel like it's just, the whole point of it was to be fast and not waste time. And then it wasted time. So I'm going to show you the few things I got real quick. And then Mark and Lucy went with David. Mark likes to ride with them, and I thought that's great. That's fine for him. So I'm going to just chill for a little while, and then right before they get home, I'll prep dinner. Although I'm not even sure that I'm going to be able to eat dinner because my stomach feels very upset. So I think I just need sleep, but Layla's staring at me. All right, let me show you guys what I got. All right, well, my bone to pick with Walmart just is increasing, but we're just going to look at this together. I promise I am not trying to just complain, but That's what's happening today. Okay, 2 gallons of milk. Boom. Always need milk. This is pizza sauce, but I use this on my lean green meals as like a marinara sauce. It is a very low calorie option for marinara. A lot of times it'll have sugar added or something. This is literally just tomato puree with some spices. 25 calories for 1/4 of a cup. It's really good and it's low sugar. There's no sugar. So I like this and it's pretty cheap. So I buy, you know, a big thing of it and it lasts a while. Also, David is now doing the plan with me. I think I told you guys that. So I got a few things for him for this week that we're going to need. And one of those things being some sugar-free barbecue sauce. I really like the honey mustard and the Thai chili sauce, which I think he'll like some of that too. But I know he's more of like a barbecue sauce person. And I saw this G. Hughes sweet and spicy. And I hope it's not too spicy. He likes a little bit of spice. But it had really good reviews, so I thought we would try it. I am excited they finally have this in stock. I've been trying to get this the last few times for my grinder, automatic grinder. I have the pepper one and I love it, but I haven't been able to have the salt for that. And I tried putting in just coarse ground salt. Yeah, that was a mess. Has to be the grinder kind. So hopefully that works better. I got 2 more packages of cut green beans because we go through these a lot. And then with David's starting plan, I wanted to have enough. We also ran out of Tylenol this weekend. I use ibuprofen or Motrin most of the time, but David's allergic, so he has to have the Tylenol. So I went ahead and bought that. Okay, so of all the produce, this looks fine. Not too bad. Looks fine. I would buy that. This, however, looks terrible. Sometimes I feel like it's hard to see on camera, but do you guys see how like brown this is? I would not have paid good money. It was $3 for this. Like I wouldn't have bought that. Also, hard to tell on here, but there is mold. You can see it really good right there, like all in here, and brown spots. So I'm going to be complaining about that. I might be able to cut off some of it. I'm just going to have to see. I'm very particular, especially with the cauliflower. If it gets brown, it just kind of, I can't. It has to be white for me. Okay, so on this program, you cannot have like creamer, like normally David drinks like the sugary creamer. Like that is definitely not on plan. However, the powder creamer you can have. You just have to count it as a condiment. So this is 1 teaspoon for 10 calories. So he can use this in his coffee. The plan is to get him weaned onto black coffee. It's just going to be a process. So I didn't realize how big this was. This is all they had. And then I got Mark some more Pringles. He calls these yellow chips and he loves them. So I'm going to complain about the state of the produce, and I'm going to also complain about our service. And, you know, I also want to say to Pam, thank you so much. She sent me some shirts that she had just gotten and didn't fit her or something. And she asked if I wanted them, and they're extra large. So she was like, I think they'll fit you now. And so I love them. So thank you so much. This one says, worry about nothing, pray about everything. And I love this light color blue. So pretty. And then this one, I love black shirts. Just wear them all the time. It says, I can't, but I know a guy. How cute is that? And then she sent some lollipops for the kids. So sweet. So thank you so much. We got that. I'm going to go put all this stuff away, and I'll have like 30 minutes before I need to start dinner. All right. I look crazy. Okay. So I will say this for Walmart. It is really easy to make a return and not have to drive by to the store. Like if it's something about produce that you don't like, I've never had an issue with just telling them I didn't like it on the app, and then they just give you the money back. So I did return, like I don't even think this is usable. It's pretty gross. I might go through and pick out a little bit of it, but it's pretty bad. This I'm going to try my best to salvage, but like even the green leaves on here are just disgusting and like gooey. Okay, gross. So I did get the money back from that. I just saw that they processed that. I also put a complaint in about the order thing. So I'm not sure. I think what happened, this is just me guessing, is I think they gave our order to someone else, because I've had that happen where it gets kind of mixed up, and especially with these smaller orders, it just gets put in with someone else's. I feel like that's all it could be, because it was ready. It was already shopped hours ago. So something broke down. But anyway, no big deal. First world problems, like I said. My goal is to get to Aldi at some point this week and get more produce. But for the next few days, this will kind of tide us over. All right, I'm sorry if you guys hear the air fryer. That is Lucy's chicken nuggets in there. They're almost home, so I'm going to start dinner. I thought I would show you how I make my tilapia. This is the only way I make it. It is so good. Nate's playing a language game in the background, so if you hear that, that's what it is. So I just take tilapia. I put salt, pepper. Tonight I like to do a little bit of paprika, and also have some onion powder. And I just make sure that's well coated on both sides. So I usually do one side, flip it over. Once it gets in the pan, do the other. There is just some cooking spray in the pan. I've got this over like medium high. So this is what we are going to do. And this makes the most tender, amazing fish. Any kind, but we like tilapia. This is still just a tiny bit frozen, but it's mostly thawed. I can do this with one hand. I saw somebody make this, and I am like in love with this method. Okay, now I'm going to season the tops, and then I'll show you. All right, I'm saving you guys from the audio from this. I'm just going to tell you how I made this fish without the background noise. Season the other side, and all we're going to do is brown it on both sides for just a couple of minutes, and then I'll show you how I get it to cook all the way through and be the most tender, delicious, moist fish of your life. So I browned it on both sides. This is what it looks like, just right in the pan. And this next step is going to cook it all the way through. So you're going to get some water. Honestly, I'm about to put way too much. You only need like half a cup. But you're just going to kind of pour it along the sides. You do not need this much. I don't know why I did so much, but like half a cup of water. And then you're going to get some foil and cover it up. And I kind of put the temperature down to like medium low and let it sit for like 5 or 6 minutes, just like this. It's going to steam and cook all the way through and be delicious. All right, you guys, so there was a little extra water after 5 or 6 minutes, so I drained it off. You could also just only do half a cup if you don't want to have to drain off the water. But when I tell you guys, this fish is so tender when you do this, like it literally just flakes apart like butter. So yummy. Try it out. It's really good. I'll show you guys our plate in just a second. You guys, this doesn't look beautiful because the fish just flakes apart like crazy. It's so tender. But that is a serving of tilapia with some green beans. And then I like to put the G. Hughes Honey Dijon dressing on top of the green beans. It is so good like that. So this is our dinner. Alright, you guys, I look progressively more and more not well. I do not feel good. I have a headache. I feel like shaky, which I get like this when I'm really tired. And also sometimes migraines get triggered when I'm really tired. And like my legs feel really weak. I hope it's just from being up all night and it's not like sickness. My mom just got over COVID. I mean, I've not been around her, obviously. She doesn't live anywhere close to here, but it just made me really hope and pray that we don't have any sickness coming our way. I think it's honestly just exhaustion. We just got the kids to bed, and David's doing some work. I'm going to go ahead and go to bed. It's only like 8:45 right now, but I need to get as much sleep as possible. Tomorrow morning is Nate's spelling bee, so we've got to get up. Like as soon as they get off to school, we're going to have to get ready to go to that. And so it's going to be like a very fast morning. I would like to like get a shower tonight, not have to do it, but honestly, I'm too tired for that. So I'm going to go find Layla and curl up and go to sleep. But thank y'all for hanging out with me today. I feel like today was not very exciting. It is a big part of our life, the lack of sleep. And I know some of you that watch understand that. And we just survive on the days we don't get enough sleep. I will say Nate has been fine. Like I could tell he's a little bit tired, but he's still playing, running, jumping, happy. And so I'm glad for that. I'm glad that he's able to function. I just wish I was able to function better. But anyway, thankfully, it's been a pretty good day. And I hope I get more stuff done tomorrow. But pretty good day today. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you like the vlog, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Definitely subscribe if you're new. Good night, everybody.
Morning has broken, my windows are open. Wanna feel the wind blow through my hair. Which way do I follow? What happens tomorrow? I turn to you and hope you can guide the way. Sometimes I give up, just wanna